Hello there, YouTubers. Gonna try to make another movie. I just made one on showing you what I was gonna use this wood for. I'll run down the wood and how I load it and all that kind of stuff. How I get ready to do it. This is red or scarlet oak. The pieces are pretty nice and straight. I'll get over here the best I can. They're pretty nice and straight. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up there, about 900 board feet of wood up there. They're all 15 foot long. I'll run down how I do some of the nonsense that I do. All the workers showed up. All the workers have showed up for today. That's me. So I'm going to kind of show you what I do and how I get it so it's a little bit easier for me, and a few different things that I do. When I get logs like this that are pretty big, a lot of times I'll measure it. So this is 17 inches here. This one's 18, 22, 18, 16. I generally try to put all the smaller ends to this side so I don't have to walk to the other end to set the taper if I want to do the taper. You can do it any way you want. I don't know which is better or which not. Then one like this, I mark where the center of the log is, so when I bring my carriage up, it'll be right about where I want it. Also, when I have 17 on this, I know the diameter of this one. I don't do it all the time, but I do quite a bit of time. Then I know that I can bring my L's back to 17 inches or better, and the log will go on all the way and clear the blade. I generally just cut pretty much the real straight stuff. This was the top got blown out of it in a storm. This is the bottom of the tree. This tree here came from the Jeep tree that you saw in an earlier video. This is a stump cut off this tree. I got a rotted area here, but I think I get some good wood out of it. These others were dead standing that I cut down. This is probably the biggest, nicest tree. Now let me show you how I rolled on before I start up the noise maker. They generally roll on pretty good. You might see a catastrophe, I don't know. Not too bad. I got to saw them pretty much where they land on the middle. My log turner didn't come to work today. Sometimes they go better than others. Sometimes they just don't want to go at all. But that's what you have when you have an old mill. Let's set these aside. Gotta start bringing it up, see where it's going to sit. Now, if it's going to roll, I put a thing there and it'll probably stop it from rolling. And before I get it up all the way, I want to set my taper. And see, I know that's 17. I should have written what the other end was, but I've tried to split the taper to keep it fairly close to the middle. That's 24 at the butt, but it's a little spread. So 17, I want about a 2 inch. Want about 2 inches up here, which is about what I got. Maybe one more click, and then start bringing it up. And that's where it's going to get sawed out. It looks fairly straight. It's not going to be perfectly straight. If you have it straight this way, all the boards come off of it curved because they're cutting the grains in half. So I'm trying to take half the tape on each side. So when this goes in, it won't look straight when it goes into the blade. It'll still have a cut. I guess they call them an ironing board cut. What I'm going to make. And that's how I load them. Now I got my trusty log turner there, because sometimes the stuff is just too much for me. But usually when they're round, you can go 180. Sometimes I got to push that up to get the full, to get it up against the L's on the 180. I hope to take a couple slices off of this. I don't know if I'm in the video here. Take a couple slices off of it and then go to the other side. Another thing you want to watch is, I don't know if that's in the movie or not. Let me move it down. No, it wasn't quite in the movie. Okay. Now, a couple other things that I try to do. When you watch, this has got the same mechanism in the front. This one's, the belts are a little looser, a little bit nicer. So that's about where I like it. The mechanism that I change is down in here. And I'm going to make a video of that. It's so much better than having all the springs and bungee cords. But back to this. I hope to take my first slice, okay, I want 6 inches because I don't want any boards smaller than 6 inches. So I want a clean face at 6 inches, which is, it's pretty far out. Then maybe 1 or 2 slices, then flip it and do the same thing, 6-inch face, 1 or 2 slices. All this is random width, so it really doesn't make any difference, the width. It's just going on siding on a barn. But you people are going to like this log. I imagine there's going to be a bunch of furniture grade wood on this. So let me get started. I'm going to turn the video off because I don't need a I don't know how to edit. So all the needless nonsense in between you just don't need. So I'm going to turn it off, get everything started, and then fire it back up.